Look at my inside! I am Eli. Today, we're moving a bristlenose.
Hey guys, and how you doing? Today is just going to be a short video about moving the baby bristlenose. My son Eli is going to help us out with this one. It's something that I need to do and I just need to post a video. But before we get onto that, I'll do a quick update. The other day I came in here, I wasn't even expecting it, but I looked over and I thought maybe there was some mealworms that had crawled out and they hatched into their darkling beetles. But it turns out that it was actually the baby stick insects. They have started to hatch. I've got 23 of them so far and there is a lot of eggs to go. They're all in this container here. I did move the smaller tarantula into this enclosure, which is pretty cool. I had that one donated to me by a mate. Sorry, the lizard tried making a runner. The snakes are going fine. I don't actually think that worm is ever going to be really handleable. You can handle her, but you definitely need a hook for her, or at least gloves, because she is very food responsive. The thing I started up was, I've got a bunch of cockroaches. There is actually a lot of them in here. They're everywhere in there. I started off with a good chunk, but I think they've already started breeding. These guys are doing pretty well. I just got to add lots of food and lots of moisture for them to drink. Another thing, I don't know if any of you guys remember this movie, but We're Back was definitely one of my favorite movies as a kid. And I found that sign or poster, because they were the old ones from like the Video Easy and stuff like that, and they used to do them in wood, not just in their posters. And I saw that for free, so I thought I'd grab it. It's got a few stickers on it and stuff like that, but that's okay because you still get the point. It's sick, and I had to put it in here. But today, we are, like my son said before, moving these babies in here into this tank here, which has a few lemons left in it, but that'll be fine. Like, you can easily tell the difference between them, and there'll be a ginormous size difference between them. Anyway, so let's get on with moving them over. So we're going to start off by moving them from the egg tumbler into a clean container. So first of all, we're going to fill up the container with water. Then we're going to disconnect the air line and then just pull it out. And preferably you don't want it to leave the water. But I mean, these guys are pretty old, so these guys should be fine.
That's it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now we're just gonna tip them all out and give them a quick look over. Whoa.
Whoa. Now.
They all come out.
Now I want to look at that doesn't come out. I like it.
Alright, so I'm just going to explain something, because a few people say I don't bother doing that, and a few other people say I always do it or I do more. So there's different stages on how much love you can give an animal depending on how many animals you actually have. I don't have a lot of fish and I don't have a lot of reptiles, so I can do certain things for either sides of those pets that other people can't do, or that other people do more because they don't have as many as I do. Or people, like I know people with 1,000 more fish than I have, and they won't check half as much as I check on some of the babies. I mean, like, I like to personally separate them into a little bucket so I can check them, because I did notice one deformed one when they were growing up, but it doesn't seem to have a problem anymore. Whereas if you were breeding hundreds of thousands of these, you would not bother checking every single clutch like this, because this is just one clutch. So there's probably around 80 babies, if not more, in there. So, you know, if you can check, because it might help you later on. I do have one growing up that is a little bit deformed, has a funny looking face. It's got a very short face, but it seems to be eating fine. But I've got to make sure that I don't sell that to anyone, because that's not something that I want to be giving to somebody else. That's something that I'm going to keep. There is quite a few of them. There's some long fins that weren't, they didn't actually have too long of fins, so I didn't really sell them. I'm going to keep them and then maybe sell them when they get older as just displays. But yeah, so there is different levels of care for different things. You can give things a different amount of room. People tend to do different things. People like to strip their cichlids. I never liked to strip my cichlids before, because, you know, I could afford not to have babies. Like, if they ate the babies, then that was okay. I was just in it because I enjoyed watching the whole cycle. Whereas other people that actually need to make money off of it, because they have huge setups, huge power bills, they kind of need to see some results, so they do strip them. I will be stripping soon. I did do one strip, and then I felt really bad because I had a problem with my airline and all the eggs died, which is a bit of a bummer. But I am about to strip 2 more females, or just one, I think, maybe. I'll leave the other one in there, and you can follow that if you want to. But alright, anyway, let's chuck these ones in the tank and end this video.
Right now, we're going to move a bristlenose in the lemon wrist coin in the first ankle tree.
So that's about it for this video. I'll give you a quick update on this guy because he's doing really well. He came a little bit jumpy and now he's pretty good. But yeah, I'm sorry, I was staring at the screen because I'm a little bit nervous that he's gonna bite my ear off or something. The carpet python, he's doing alright. You just need to get him out real quickly. And then he's all good, and then after a little bit he gets over it pretty quickly. If you guys have any questions on bristlenose, because that's what this video is basically about, hit me up about that. That'll be sweet. Freaking out a little bit there, but anyway, if it happens, it's gonna happen. I haven't been bitten yet by any of the snakes, which is gonna suck if I actually get bitten right now. But if you have any questions about the bristlenose, hit me up. I know a decent amount about them. I mean, there's not much you need to know about them. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it there before this guy takes a chunk out of my neck or something. But if you have any question about bristlenose, hit me up about him. I just started a Facebook page, so it'll be easy for you guys to message me questions. I will put a link of that page in the description, so go give that a like. And if you're from that page, thank you for subbing to my YouTube channel. So take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay awesome. And remember, you can't fail if you try. See ya.